Hey, this is Josh. Here is an end-to-end demo of LeadDeck.AI and how you can use the tool to grow your real estate business by allowing you to quickly and easily connect with the active investors in your market or any market, whether they be cash buyer, landlord, multifamily, or even vacant land buyers, as well as find motivated, distressed sellers in those same markets so you can play matchmaker and close more deals. To get started, you simply create your free account. Now, when you create your free account, you will get 100 free credits, which is how you can then generate or pay for leads, and specifically the data that you will use to connect with those leads, phone numbers, emails, etc. I'm going to create a free account right here. There is a demo up here, which this video will probably replace this demo. And I'm going to create a new account so you can see what that looks like from the start. I'm going to enter a password. And all you need is name, email, and phone number, and choose a password. No credit card necessary to get started. My passwords don't match, probably because I have fat fingers or something like that. I'm going to save that. Now notice this is the dashboard and I have 100 free credits. The first and easiest, most productive way to use the tool is to find a good deal in your market, on market or off market. I've got a free resource that will show you more than 13 ways for you to find good deals. And when you find one, you're going to go to New Buyer Target. And when you are on the New Buyer Target, you can see that we can search by county, city, or zip code. And then we have 4 different investor buyer types or buckets. Let's say I am looking for the cash buyer investors for, I'm just going to pull one out of the blue here. Actually, I have a listing that I believe we will be going live with next week that would be perfect for a landlord. It's currently tenant occupied, it's turnkey investment property, and it's in Hanover, Pennsylvania. So I've selected or input the city, Hanover, PA, and I'm going to change it to active landlord buyers. Why? Because I know that that particular property, this is the more ideal or likely buyer. If it were maybe a bank-owned property that could make a great flip, a fix and flip project, I would probably start with the cash buyers. And I've had some incredible conversations with those leads, that buyer type from this over the last few weeks. The first thing I will do is check the lead count. This will tell me how many active landlord buyers in Hanover, Pennsylvania are there. By active landlord, you can see the definition of the different buckets. They are absentee owners with at least 5 properties, and they've purchased at least one in the last 3 years. And in Hanover, that is 73 people. I can now create this buyer target. It will create a saved target under my lead targets. And when I want to start connecting with these active buyers, all I have to do is hit the Run Now button, and it will pull the first 10. Now let's say I want all 73 because, and I actually use this to the homeowner, to the landlord who I'm going to be listing his property. I used this tool to demonstrate to David that one of the first things we're going to do when we get the property listed coming soon is I'm going to reach out to these 73. So if I wanted to pull all 73 at once, I can go here and I can up this to 73. I can check the lead count. For whatever reason, it's saying 61, but I could run all of those at one time, or I could just run 10 at a time, and I could work my way through. So I'm going to go back here, and we'll change it to 10. We'll check the lead count. We'll update it, and now we run this property, or this lead target. So what that is doing is it's going and getting the first 10 that fit these criteria, and it's adding it to my lead deck. Now look at this. So I go to lead deck, and I've got 10 investors. And I can start reaching out to these investors to let them know about this turnkey rental property that is available for sale. And if you need scripts or best practices for any of that, you can reach out to the information that you'll find in the side here. You can schedule a strategy call with myself, or you can just go and find the many examples on the YouTube channel that I have been sharing this tool on day after day. Let's say we talk with Vicky and we find out that Vicky is looking for a deal, but our deal just isn't the right one for whatever reason. Well, I can go back to the dashboard and I can choose new seller target, and now I can go find off-market sellers who might be open to an offer from Vicky. So let's say I want Hanover, Pennsylvania, and I want all of the inherited properties in Hanover. I'm going to check the lead count, and there are 63 inherited properties. But I can get better than that. Let's say I really want just a smaller, more targeted list of the most motivated sellers. I can click here to enable premium filtering. Now this costs 2 credits, but it's well worth it. I'm choosing Hanover, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to choose inherited and tax default. So that it's an inherited property that are also late on their taxes or in tax delinquency. How many of those do we have? Well, we have 0. Well, that's sad. That's sad. Well, what could we do instead? Well, maybe out-of-state absentee owners that are also behind on their taxes. Let's see there. We've got 1. Small list, but very, very targeted. Let's say I want senior owners who are also tax delinquent. Tax default, that's 2. Let's say I want tired landlords who are also tax default. They've owned the property for a long time and they're tax default, 0. Well, I'm striking out here. Well, in that case, maybe I don't want the enabled premium feature. I just want Hanover and I want the tax default. Or I could also, look at this. I could see involuntary liens. How many of those are there in Hanover? 606. Holy smokes. So what if I do this? So I re-enable this and I say involuntary lien and tax default. Let's see what happens there. 4 of them. Now that is a small yet very targeted list. So I hit create seller list and I run now, and it says I'm going to use 10, but I won't use 10 because there's only 4. It's just set that that's the max that it would run. And now I go back to my lead deck and now I've got 4 properties. So now I can reach out to these homeowners and see if they would be open to an offer, because I have a private client who I've identified in step 1 of this process who might be interested in selling. That is a very basic, quick demo of how you can use the tool to become the off-market matchmaker in your market area of choice, your service area of choice. Now, we'll have more demo videos coming with more use cases and examples and enhancements to the functionality and the ability coming soon to, by using the buy box of, for example, Vicky, one of the investor buyers, the landlord buyers that we found in step 1, to find the on-market and off-market property matches, the properties that fit Vicky's buy box. And we'll be able to do that with a click of a button. That's coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for checking this out. Let us know how we can help. Give us your feedback. If you notice any bugs or things that we could enhance or improve, let us know on that as well. And thanks for checking this out.